So in today's video, I'm going for full 100% completion in Vector. To pull this off, we're talking 120 levels, including bonus ones that are absolutely brutal. 360 stars by snagging every single collectible, 60 tricks with each one crazier than the last, over 40 hours of pure grinding, plus after everything was done, I literally needed a therapy session. Yeah. This ain't gonna be a cakewalk. Before we dive in though, smash that like button real quick. Seriously helps out the channel a ton. Obviously, hit subscribe so you catch more content like this. All right, enough stalling. Let's jump into this parkour madness. The game opens up with this intro showing a bunch of people working at some dystopian corporate office like they're robots. Straight up Matrix vibes going on here. There's this dude on a screen barking orders at everyone, telling them to work harder or whatever. Our main character starts realizing something's seriously wrong with this whole setup. So what does he do? Rips off that corporate uniform, jumps straight out the window in the most epic escape ever. That's how our parkour journey begins. So we start the first level with a basic tutorial teaching us how the game mechanics work. We've got these bonus boxes scattered throughout each level that we need to collect for 3 stars, plus various tricks we gotta pull off along the way. This opening level is cake. Literally just here to teach you the fundamentals, get you comfortable with how everything works. The first trick we pull off is this sick front roll. Really dope. After completing the whole course for this level, we hit this yellow area and boom. First level complete with all stars and all collectibles. Now, heading into our second level, we gotta make a purchase. This new trick. So let's grab it and push forward to the next one. It starts off smooth enough, we just gotta be careful to make these jumps at the right time and manage to grab these orbs and bonus boxes. I ended up failing though and couldn't get that trick, so we're running it back. After several attempts, dying a bunch, and missing some bonus boxes, we managed to progress further in the level. But let me tell you something real quick. Cut me some slack here because I was playing on PC at first and totally misunderstood how this mechanic works. I thought you had to click the exact spot on the screen where the trick appears, but actually you just need to nail the timing of the slide. So at the beginning, I messed up constantly until I figured out what I was doing wrong. In the middle of this struggle, I ended up finishing the level, but unfortunately, as you can see, I didn't pull off all the tricks, so I only got 2 stars. So let's run it back and see if I can get all the stars this time. And now, finally, I nailed the trick timing, and that's how we complete this level, getting all the stars and all the bonuses. So for the next one, let's quickly buy this new trick and head in. In this one, as you can see, I need to make a jump at the right time to land on that bonus orb. So we keep going, also grabbing the tricks, and here, as you can see, we also have this speed mechanic. Basically, push to the side and we can run faster. Continuing on, this time I'm way better at the game. After I figured out that I don't need to hit the exact spot for the trick, that I just need to swipe anywhere on the screen, I managed to do way better and pass the levels much more easily. At the beginning, I was being kinda dumb because it had been forever since I played this game, you know? I played this game back when I was a kid, like many years ago, so I don't really remember how to play this thing anymore. But we're getting the hang of it, getting better. I completed the 3rd level, but unfortunately I left 1 trick behind. And yeah, it's not what you'd think. If I leave a trick behind, even if it's just 1 bonus, I have to repeat everything, doing it all over again. I can't just replay it and only do the trick I missed. Otherwise it would be way easier, right? They made the game tougher. So every run I do, I gotta get everything to score all 3 stars. And now, finally, nailing all the tricks and grabbing all the stars, we complete the 3rd level successfully. So we head straight to the next one, buying another trick, obviously. These tricks are getting more and more expensive. I'm wondering if at some point I'll struggle with money and have to farm a bit, or if it'll be smooth sailing. In this next level, I messed up right at the beginning. I ended up falling here, losing the bonus, and the guy almost caught me. So I just restarted and went for another attempt. And here at this beginning part, I always smack my face into this wall, and I end up dying to the hunter. This is a game of many repetitions and many attempts. Seriously, I think this game should be like Geometry Dash and show you how many attempts you have. Otherwise, you'd see how absolutely insane some of these levels were. Up ahead, I slipped up, Took a little stumble, and that was it. When you slow down, the hunter catches you and gives you that shock treatment. You faceplant on the ground, and that's game over. Moving to the next level, trying again. Remember how badly I'm playing at this beginning of the game. Remember it because later on, at the end of the video, I'll be playing way better. I'll have evolved so much in the game, because that's what this is. Tons of repetition. It's muscle memory that you develop and improve at the game. But anyway, after several attempts, we finished the 4th level, and as you can see, this one had way more bonuses. There were 25 bonuses, and that number is going to keep growing, especially in some levels later on. You'll see things are going to get way more insane. For now, it's manageable. Only had 3 tricks, fairly straightforward. In this level, right at the beginning, we get that boost to grab and run like crazy, and we jump. But unfortunately, after getting through several parts, I end up smacking my head on the wall, taking that inevitable death. For real, in that part, I felt the guy's pain. It took several good attempts to nail the timing of this jump. After that, we pull off our first backflip. Dude's starting to get wild. Check out the moves this guy does. I ended up losing a bonus up ahead, but ignore that, let's just keep going. In this one though, my friend, I struggled hard to get through. It was the first difficult level where I literally got stuck, and it was mainly making this jump here for this bonus. I keep jumping way too late and can't grab it. I need to jump earlier. So I messed up many times until I learned the timing. But don't worry, it's gonna be like this the whole game. Every new level, you gotta learn the timing, mess up a lot, lose a lot, die a lot, until you manage to nail it and pass the level. The worst part is, my brain sometimes just freezes, and I forget to make the jump at the right timing, and I start just going with the flow of the game. Then I have to keep repeating until I manage to pass. It's sad, but what can you do? But after many attempts and, I don't know, a good while playing this level, we managed to pass it, getting all 3 stars. I swear, seriously, I was so bad. Now that I'm watching my recording of me playing after some time, I see how much of a noob I was playing this. I was terrible, but relax, I improved, and I'm way better now at the end of the game. In this next level, I straight up started it and forgot to buy the new trick. And then when I got to this part down here, when I tried to do the trick, it just showed up. Trick locked, because I forgot to buy it, so that didn't work. Gonna have to repeat again and buy it. And then yeah, with the trick purchased, we complete this level. I'll tell you, this one I passed way easier. It was quick to do, but the next one starts to change things up a bit. As you can see, right when starting it, the music straight up changes. And you know, when the music changes, things are about to get serious, so let's be careful. We make this phenomenal jump already, collecting lots of bonuses. To finish, obviously, we had to do a backflip, a super sick move. Unfortunately, afterwards, I ended up leaving a bonus behind, so I had to restart. No way around it. But after like 2 or 3 attempts, I managed to pass this level, getting all the bonuses and all the tricks. I'll tell you honestly, despite having 31 bonuses, it was really easy and really fast. It was 41 seconds I completed it. Really smooth to do. I thought the music change would make things more insane, but actually it was easy. Just had a bigger quantity of bonuses. So in level 8, after making some embarrassingly horrible jumps, my god how bad was I, we start improving in the level. Here we have this sequence of 3 tricks in a row, which unfortunately I ended up messing up and losing what would have been a beautiful sequence. But the next time I got here, I managed to nail these 3 tricks beautifully. But as you know, nothing good lasts forever. So right up ahead, I ended up losing another bonus and had to restart the level. So freaking sad. But still, I managed to complete the level despite not getting all the stars. I only grabbed 5 bonuses, left 2 behind, so let's try again repeating it. And after trying a lot and dying a lot, we finally complete this level. My god, I repeated this so many times. Seriously, I really wish there was an attempt counter in this. It would be insane for you guys to see how much I repeat some levels. In the next one, we have this new trick with this jump with the arm stretched out. Seems really dope. So let's buy it and head in and see how this goes. As usual, right at the beginning, I start dying a lot, learning the timing for this bonus at the start here. Then, getting past that, you thought it was going to be easy, that now we'd manage to pass the level. Not even close. Dude straight up headbutts the black metal bar there and takes a concussion. When the hunter passes you like that, forget it. There's no way anymore. Just reset because he's going to turn around and blast you in the face. So just reset and start over. Getting closer to the end of the level, we do this new trick that we bought and it's actually solid. You'll see that there are some tricks that are just surreal with how sick they are. You can't even ask, could someone actually do something like that in real life? There was literally some completely insane dude who made a video with all of Vector's tricks in real life. The guy's on another level, no way around it. Meanwhile, I'm here on my phone playing Vector, suffering to pass the levels while eating Cheetos. This life is wild. This one was a horror show. Seriously, I wonder if everyone's like this at the beginning when they start a new game. If the game's actually hard or if I'm just bad. But the important thing is the entertainment, right? Let's go. After a lot of suffering, we managed to pass this terrible level. My God, I can't take it anymore. Just thinking that there are still like 5,000 levels left, I'm almost making a distress signal here. The next trick we have is this one. Front flip. As you can see, it looks like the dude's passing out, kinda drunk, but that's it. So obviously, we're buying this trick and heading in. In this one, I had to repeat like 50,000 times to manage to grab this first bonus. But as if that wasn't enough, right after this boost we get, I just mess up this super easy bonus. For real, there's no way. This stuff is designed to drive you crazy. After failing a lot and taking lots of shocks, we get to the end of the level. But the door straight up closes in my face, and I get scared thinking I'm gonna have to die and repeat everything again. Luckily, our friend arrives and saves us. Seriously, these guys did this on purpose, just to scare us. And now, obviously, we're gonna be two fugitives, us and one more friend. What does that change? Nothing. Same stuff as always. Here I should have jumped in the hole a bit earlier, but I end up falling all clumsy, hitting my head on the ceiling. But the important thing is to pass, right? We're not gonna worry about that. Here, I didn't understand anything. We jumped and there was no platform for us to land on. We just fell into the void of nothingness. Well, the reason for that is obviously that I'm dumb and I did the wrong thing. I was supposed to slide all the way down here and then, yeah, be able to go further ahead. Jump in the right place. Getting to the end, the dude helps us, giving us that little boost, and something really sad happens. Our friend dies. Yeah, our friend dies from the shock. I thought that was super lame. We literally ran, the guy helped us, gave us the boost, and we just bail. And the dude dies from the shock. That's way too sad. For real, that's messed up. You don't do that to your friends. But I didn't manage to get all the stars, so we're gonna have to repeat everything again. And now, yeah, repeating it again. Getting all the tricks, all the bonuses, we get the 3 stars. The game offers me for 50 coins to watch an ad video. Man, this is straight up begging. 50 coins is worth nothing. These guys want me to watch an ad video for 50 coins. They're joking. Well, with that, we also finish all the levels of the main story for map 1. But it's still not enough. We gotta do the bonus levels for this map, and obviously, they're gonna be way harder to pass. Here, there was a really difficult bonus to grab, which was this one. I was trying to slide down to see if I could get it, but it just didn't work. I tried several times, so I decided to try something different, which was to jump a bit earlier, and that way, I managed to grab it. Getting to this gray part, the dude does this weird trick. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Like that, with one more trick up ahead, we complete our first bonus level. Now, the next tricks are getting more and more hardcore. In this second level, I do something that makes absolutely no sense. I do this slide down and just fall in the hole. I didn't understand what I was trying to do. For real, I was being really dumb. But we keep going, and a bit further ahead, we have a bonus that's really difficult to grab, which is this. As you can see, I didn't get it because I have to make a perfect jump at the right time to land here a bit later and manage to grab it. Obviously, there were many mistakes before nailing the timing, but as if that wasn't enough, further ahead, I mess up again and smack my head on the wall. For real, another jump to get the timing right. But besides that, I actually found the rest of it manageable to do. Like that, we complete another bonus level. In the next one, we have another trick to buy that I like to call sudden death. you fall and die. There's no saving yourself from this one, my friend. This level was easy. I barely died. It was really smooth to pass. I swear I'm being serious. It was actually easy. Now, being serious, this next one was easy. I passed it basically first try. I must have died like 3 or 4 times max, which is minimal considering I usually die like 30 times. But this one I passed super smoothly, getting all the bonuses and all the tricks. But the game doesn't take it easy. No way. If it's easy, it's gonna make it really hard for you. And check out how many tricks there are to do. It basically took everything I had unlocked and threw it all at me to do everything together. These guys don't mess around. And there's still a trick for 1,000 coins to buy. Well, since this level seemed really difficult, I decided to check out the shop, just to see what was there, you know? Just take a quick look and see what was new. That's when I discovered something really cool that I hadn't seen yet in this game, which is this item, Force Blaster. With it, you can basically kill the hunter closest to you. Yeah, this is some really insane stuff that helps a ton, because most of the time I die because the guy's too close to me, ends up passing me and shocking me, killing me. With this, I can just ignore him. If he's close, I kill him, done. And I go on with my life all chill. Obviously, it costs money, so I won't be able to use it in an unlimited way. I'm playing legit, so I have limited coins. So let's take it easy. I won't buy too much. I'll just buy a little bit to test it out. Keeping calm, because I still have to buy the new tricks. But besides that, we also have skins. Yeah, I didn't know this game had that. I thought it was really cool that we have these skins. The only lame thing is there are only these 3, nothing more. Even after finishing the game, beating everything, we don't have any more new skins. I thought that was weak. They could make some new content, bring more skins, more stuff, but alright. Just 3 here to differentiate a bit. So I also decided to buy the next tricks, at least what I could buy, because I'm low on money, I'm broke again. So let's start the next level. And now our shadow dude is looking badass. Check out his little hat. Now, there's no way we're gonna pass everything first try. And the weirdest part is it actually worked. After equipping the skins, I just nailed everything. Look at this sequence of tricks all landed. Seriously, the guy's insane now. Everything was perfect, but unfortunately, further ahead, I did something unbelievably stupid. All this jumping, which had no reason to do, and I lost all these bonuses behind me. So I had to restart, and from here, it went downhill. I started messing up a lot and lost some stuff that was super easy that I got right first try. It's sad. The worst part though, something happened that made me really angry. I was so close to losing it. Seriously, look at this. I literally missed the last trick. I missed the jump timing and lost it and completed the level with all the bonuses. The 43 bonuses and 14 tricks out of 15. Missing only 1. This here is enough to make you jump off a bridge and forget about life. But since we're resilient and never give up, we managed to pass this level collecting everything. In the next one, we have this new trick with the dude with his legs open. In this one, it was really hard to pass. I was dying a lot, losing lots of bonuses and tricks. I decided to take a break, watch a video of how to pass this. But then, at the peak of my stupidity, I do something dumb. After pausing the recording, I forgot to resume it and keep recording while I was playing. So I passed this level without recording. So unfortunately, you won't see me passing it, but I swear, I passed it. I'm not cheating, I promise. The next one is another one of those with a giant sequence of bonuses. In this elevator part, the hunter was passing me every time and I was messing up, hitting my head on the wall. So to make it a bit easier, I decided to go back to the shop and buy that item that helps a ton. That way I can kill the hunter and continue my life peacefully. So I blew all my cash, bought 9 of this item, only 230 coins left now. We've got nothing. But getting to this part again, I managed to nail the jump timing and passed without using the item. Yeah, just because I bought it. But since I'm bad, right after I ended up dying and let the guy pass me. Would have been way better to have used the item, but I forgot, let it slide, and died. Trying again, I managed to pass without using the item and got all the bonuses and all the tricks. The good thing is, I saved well on the items. The next bonus level was actually manageable, so I won't talk much about it. I managed to pass it easily. Spent just a few minutes. So let's move on to the last one for this map, which is this one. My friend, this one is super difficult, especially when I play it in hunter mode. Seriously, remember this one because you'll see when I play it in hunter mode. It has several layers of difficulty, so let's take it slow. First, I have to nail this jump here to reach that bonus up top. Just that alone cost me many attempts. You'd have to play to see how difficult this part is. Every time I get up there, I end up going underneath and can't grab that bonus. They could increase the hitbox of this a bit. For real. Besides having all this difficulty to grab the first bonus, right after we have to get this boost and just slide down at the last second before taking a hit to the head and dying. Obviously, on the first attempt, I ended up sliding down way too early, scared of dying of course, and couldn't grab the bonus. But wait, it gets worse. So I kept repeating like hundreds more times, managed to nail this next bonus, and then another bomb just drops. Here, I also have to jump at the right time to grab this bonus down here, and as you can see, I messed up and ended up sliding at this very end here. Seriously, literally the hardest part of this level is the beginning. And the worst part is, if you mess up at the end, you're gonna have to repeat all of this again. So this was a nightmare to do. For me, this is in the top 3 hardest levels of the game, even though it's from the first map. After this jump that I managed to nail, right up ahead I also have to make another jump to fall in this hole and continue the level. So I ended up messing up because I didn't know everything yet, and so I'm gonna have to repeat again, nail everything again to get to this part again. I swear I went to check out a video on YouTube of how to pass this thing, how the guy was doing it, and look at the comments I found. Look at the guy saying he's checking if this level is humanly possible. This is some crazy stuff. This must be here on purpose to take away your sanity. I spent over an hour trying this to be able to pass. Watching me do it, you're probably thinking, man, this looks so easy. How did this guy take so long to pass? But in practice, it's really difficult. Seriously, you have to try it. Download the game, install it, and try to see if you can pass this without taking too long. Finally, after many attempts, we passed this thing, and seriously, this was a huge relief after passing. With that, we also complete all the levels of the first map. In the next one, we have this construction area. So we buy another trick and head into action. We start by getting off the ship and jumping up and heading into parkour. Another thing I forgot to mention before, but in the bonus levels of the first map, there were these areas where we keep jumping from side to side. At first, I was confused about how it worked, and the reason for that is because the game only introduces this mechanic in this second map. To get through these parts, just keep sliding your finger from left to right and jumping from side to side. Another new mechanic we have in this map is this speed reduction, which is just sliding to the opposite side you're running. Overall, this level is easy, especially since it was made to be a tutorial. The second tutorial of the game with new mechanics for you to do. But in the second level, it starts getting complicated. Those really annoying bonuses start appearing, so you keep repeating to nail the right jump. Look at this. I messed up several times until nailing the timing. I thought these indoor parts of this new map were really cool, looked really nice, even though it's difficult too. After passing it, we move on to the next level. We start after a boost, already dying and falling in the wrong place. Here I already made the hunter eat dust. Don't even know where he is anymore. The dude just disappeared and we finished the level without getting all the stars. So we're gonna have to repeat again, right? The part I was messing up the most was this one. I just couldn't nail this trick. The worst part is it was easy, not even that hard. So after like 10 minutes trying a lot, we managed to nail it and pass this level. In this one, further ahead, we get this boost with this giant jump, grabbing this bonus along the way, rolling and falling in this hole down there. We also grab this trick and get another boost, but I was supposed to slow down at the end, and I ended up splattering my whole body on this wall. Then I even complete this level, but I didn't get all the orbs, didn't get all the tricks, so let's repeat again. Like that, after several attempts, we finally finish this part. In the next one, the dude just does several insane flips, as you can see, and we keep grabbing bonuses too. But further ahead, I try to make this jump to grab another bonus and end up falling in the hole down there. No way around it. That one's a closed casket now. But besides that part, I actually found this level not too problematic, so it took like 15 minutes to pass it. So let's move to the next one. The next one is one of those that has lots of bonuses, but don't be scared by the numbers because usually these levels are some of the easiest of all, believe it or not. Going through this one, it starts lagging a bit, my phone starts lagging, even it can't take it anymore, it's asking for help. After several attempts, I was basically finishing the level, doing everything right. At the end, there are those cursed bonuses that stay behind. For real, I was just one short of completing it. But we stay strong, and on the next attempt, I get the hang of it and manage to pass this successfully, getting all the bonuses. In this next one, we have this new ladder that can mess us up, so we do that flip, start falling, losing balance. We also lose this trick there. So let's reset and start over and see if now we can pass. Well, on the second attempt, as you saw, it didn't work out too well. I fell face first on the ladder again, but at least the hunter stayed behind so I could keep going smoothly. The next part was what gave me the most trouble in this level. Seriously, I just couldn't grab this final orb. Look at this. Every time I go underneath and can't reach it. At least now I got the hang of passing this ladder. To make it worse, afterwards you still have to get through this part, nailing the jump timing, falling below, and then climbing up everything, collecting all the bonuses. Yeah man, you think it's easy to platinum Vector? This is insane. So drop that like, for real. Drop the like. In the next one, it was way easier. I found it manageable, even though it's really nice looking. I thought the design was cool. Basically, you start down there and climb all the way to the top. To make it even easier, obviously, I bought those items to kill the hunter, which makes it way better. With 5 minutes trying it, I managed to pass. Now we get to the last level of story mode for this second map, which is level 11. Well, I don't know if I got lucky or if it was actually easy, but I passed it in less than 2 minutes, basically first try. Even though further ahead it gave me good trouble in hunter mode, but in this mode here it was manageable. At the very end, I got that scare again, thinking the level hadn't ended because the guy goes in the elevator and it seems like the elevator stops working and he goes up and finishes the level. With that, now we're going into bonus mode for this map. Bonus mode for this map specifically for me is the hardest in the whole game. Alright, in the next level, we're doing this fish dive here, collecting all the bonuses, and it's lots of repetition and grinding. I keep messing up, realizing I shouldn't jump that way, so I change it, repeat, and that's how I learn. Gaining muscle memory until I manage to pass these levels because it was really hard. Seriously, this construction map is just the hardest in the whole game. No way around it. It's insane. I spent so much time on this. It was many hours. Just this level you're seeing took 50 minutes to an hour to pass. Either I'm really bad or the game's really difficult. It's that thing though. Nobody beats a patient person. I'll be honest, for me, the hardest parts of this game are these where we have to do these climbs going left and right, and there's a little orb, a bonus up there, and I have to jump at the right moment. Like if you get to this climb at the wrong time, you won't get the right timing. When you're up there, you won't be able to grab the bonus. So for me, this part is one of the hardest. After a lot of grinding, suffering a lot, dying a lot, seriously, I'm not hiding it, I'm keeping it real. I died like crazy, I got beat up hard in this game. The worst part is my brain just glitches sometimes. I forget about the bonuses and go straight past. I forget I have to do that little thing, have to make a jump at that moment, slide down. I forget and die, go straight past and end up losing. So it was really difficult to do this, but we managed to complete all the bonuses for this level and we move on to the next map. So we buy the next trick and start. Man, this is absolute cinema. No way around it. This is so beautiful. Look at this background. My God, how is this even playable? Obviously, there would be a new mechanic, which is this stop thing. I was kind of dumb here, ended up jumping, but coming here again, we do the stop properly and stay on this elevator. After the stop, we slide left to keep going, right? But the entrance was already closed, so we're gonna have to go back right. One thing I need to tell you guys, I don't know if everyone noticed this or if it was just me, but I found this world really easy. The levels in this world are just super easy compared to the others, especially the construction one, which I thought was really insane and difficult. These here are a piece of cake. So passing this level, we grab the train and escape from the hunter. See you later, don't even care. In the next level, we have a new trick, which is this slow spin. I like to call it slow death, which unlike sudden death, you have a better chance of surviving, and if you're gonna die, it's a slower death. More chill, safer. In it, we get this boost right after a giant jump, falling and rolling, almost dying, but we grab the bonus, keep going strong, and getting to the end, we grab the train again and pass this level. In the next one, we straight up start running like Naruto, super fast, and we have to make this jump at the end to grab this orb and not splatter on the wall and die, right? Check this out. The screen didn't show it well because it was in the corner, but the hunter literally falls on the spikes and dies like garbage. Here we do that climb just to fool the dummy hunter, and we go back down grabbing the bonus. We keep going, make that big jump, and continue in the level, complete it, and this time, as you can see, we enter this little mine and head to the next level. In this one, dude, we literally have Alexa. Check this out. Tell me this doesn't look like Alexa. Seriously, for me, this has to be Alexa. We start off with that basic run and make that jump. Continuing, we go under this thing that looks more like a robot and manage to grab this orb down there. That's how we finish this level. Now we buy this next trick, and man, this looks like he's doing a karate move or some martial arts move, but actually, it's a parkour trick. Let's see what this thing is. This level starts with us taking the elevator and going to the second floor. Here we have that nice zigzag. We end up going one way, but there was a hunter there, so we go back and start climbing. Getting to the top, we then get out of there. Here further ahead, as you can see, this new trick really does look like some martial arts move. Karate or capoeira or something. That's how we finish this level. In this one, we already give the guy the slip. The guy didn't understand anything, got all disoriented. I almost die at the end here, but I use the item and end the hunter's life. That's how I finish another level. The hunter's already dying. Look at the guy, exhausted. Can't run after me anymore. In this one, we arrive by train because the guy's not made of iron. Gotta rest a bit. We're collecting all the bonuses. This one doesn't have much difficulty. Not much of a secret, really smooth. In level 10, we have this part I thought was cool, where we jump on this, pause to stop running, jump again to grab the bonus and go back. But in terms of difficulty, it's manageable, not much to talk about. At the very end, completing the last level, we get our little cart here and we're out, bounced, running from the hunter, but it didn't go as expected. We ended up crashing there. We fell, and the hunters captured us again. Here I was confused. Is this the end of the game? Seriously? In the end, after running so much, doing so much parkour, these guys just capture us and we're defeated? For real, this is messed up. I know they released game 2. I don't know if it continued the story. The game got canceled and deleted from the Play Store. But anyway, now let's go to the bonus levels for this map. They were manageable too. The difference is, in some parts I have to nail the jump timing, but it's something you get with practice and some repetitions. In this next one, there's this train part where we're gonna have to start running so we don't get run over, right? Right after, a slide down and grab that trick. So it's something you gotta be quick and attentive about. Getting further ahead, we just find another fugitive. This time, this little lady here. She's sneaky because she just took the elevator and bounced. Didn't even wait for us. Super lame. We had to climb up there to escape. In the next one, we start in this open area. Really big. We first have to grab this bonus and then go back. Also, gotta be careful to grab this last bonus here on this climb. Otherwise, you end up slipping up and going underneath. So we keep going, completing these levels, which are simple. Getting to the very last level, in this bonus, level 9, we buy the last trick, getting all of them. And so, we first jump these platforms, get to the end, kinda tired, but we complete all the levels with that. Well, at least in the bonus level, we managed to escape without the guys catching us at the end. Now, with all these levels complete, if you thought the game was over, that we beat it and did 100%, no, you're mistaken, because we still have Hunter mode where we're gonna have to repeat everything again. Yeah, basically repeat all the grinding, doing all the levels. This didn't change much. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is we're gonna be the hunter instead of running away. But it's way harder, because in the other times we could do something more imperfect, you know? Sometimes we'd slip up, take that slide, but it was manageable. We could even use the item to kill the hunter and keep going smoothly. As long as you grab all the bonuses, do all the tricks, you don't have to worry about speed, about time, just finish. But now in hunter mode, you have to be perfect. Literally, you have to be perfect. You can't mess up anything to be able to complete it, because if you slip up even a little bit, the fugitive gets away and you won't catch him. So you have to be fast and be perfect with your jumps. The first ones were actually manageable, but it kept getting more complicated. Seriously, look at this part I got to. I literally had to make this perfect jump at the exact right timing to reach this end and not have that longer climb time, you know, when you arrive falling. You have to arrive more rolling to save a lot of time and get close to the fugitive and complete the level that way. Since it's the same thing, the same levels we just did, I'm gonna give a bigger summary of this part. But understand, this was the hardest part of the game. It was way harder than before. The difference is we're better now, right? We've been playing for a long time and end up being a bit faster. But technically, it's harder. There's even a part with 2 fugitives, but you don't need to worry about them. Catching one is enough. We also get to this part here that I told you about last time. This one for me is one of the hardest levels in the whole game. This is just insane. It's several layers of difficulty, and obviously, even though I'd practiced it a lot, I still took a really long time to get it. It was several repetitions, especially this beginning here. This beginning here is absurd. After hours of grinding, we finish this first map and head to the second one, which is construction. Here, these guys wanted to rob me. They straight up demanded I pay 15,000 coins to unlock this construction area. These guys are crazy. Seriously. Luckily, I'd already beaten the main mode of the game, so it was smooth. I already had most of the coins. So we head in and do the usual, completing the same levels again. The only difference is, obviously, that we're now the hunter. So we're giving lots of little shocks to not let the guy escape. Completing the levels, getting the 3 stars. For me, the most annoying part of this construction area is these parts where we have to do these climbs going left and right. And there's a little orb, a bonus up there, and I have to jump at the right moment. Like, if you get to this climb at the wrong time, you won't get the right timing. When you're up there, you won't grab the bonus. So for me, this part is one of the hardest. It made me repeat several times. It took a few hours to finish all of this. After that, we head to the next and last map, which is this tech park. Obviously, these guys charged again another 15,000 coins to unlock this map. This one is what I told you. It was really easy. This for me is the easiest map of all. And it's even contradictory, because since it's the last map, it should be the hardest, right? But for me, the construction one is the hardest, and some specific levels from the first map are really hard, especially the last bonus level of the first map. That one's wild, for real, but this one is manageable. We keep going, collecting the bonuses, getting all the tricks, and completing all the story levels of map 3. The bonus ones also aren't difficult. It's the same thing too. Easy, smooth. So I did a little grind. This one I think took like 2 or 3 hours to do everything. I think it was around that. The construction ones took way longer, seriously. Anyway, after completing this last level, we just finished the entire 100% of the game, doing all the levels of main mode and hunter mode. Now I'm gonna give my feedback on hunter mode. I expected more, I'll be honest, because it's literally the same thing. All the levels are the same bonuses in the same places as before, and all the same tricks. So that for me was a negative point. I expected more. Anyway, with that, we complete the entire 100% of Vector, doing all the levels as you can see here. We got all the stars and we have plenty of coins left at the end. But they don't have much use anymore because there are no more skins to buy. Anyway, with that, we're finishing the video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.